Hey guys, it's Sweet Nightingale here, and this video is just where I'm going to be talking for a little bit about some things that I want to cover. First of all, I'm going to be revamping and updating my website and blog, so I'm going to be posting more frequent blog posts, so be on the lookout for that. Now, my website you'll be able to find in the link to my videos that I put up, and it is Sims related, pretty much Sims 3 related, although I have started doing some other games on my channel like Nancy Drew and some other things. But I am going to be updating that and putting out more frequent blog posts, so be on the lookout for that. You'll be able to find that link in the video descriptions of any of my videos, probably except for my Nancy Drew ones, because I don't think I put that in there. But anyway, look on my Sims 3 videos and Sims 2, you'll be able to find it. So along with updating the blog a little bit more frequently, I'm going to be revamping the featured section. Now, how it's going to work, and hopefully I'll be able to explain it without sounding really confusing or anything, but how it's going to work is later on in the day, and I'm not going to do it right now, and I'm not going to say tomorrow because it is past midnight, but later in the day, I'm going to be redoing the featured section, and what's going to happen is from now, or whenever I update it later today, from then until April 1st, I'm going to be featuring one person, kind of like how I've been doing, but once April 1st hits, and this is where it's going to change. I'm going to leave on that one person, but I'm going to be adding another person. So person A is going to be kind of moving down the slot, like, moving from slot A to say slot B, come April 1st, okay? Now, when April 15th comes, I'm going to be adding a third person. So the person in slot A is going to move down to slot B. The person in slot B is going to move down to slot C. Okay, so the freshest, newest one that I'm featuring is going to be in slot A, and it's going to rotate. It's going to stagger every 2 weeks, and so after like 6 weeks, the person in slot C is going to be removed, and that will give the room for another person in slot A. So it's by the time we hit April 15th, we're actually going to be featuring 3 people, and then May 1st, the slot C one, I believe, is going to be moved off, and then another person is going to be put in slot A. So everybody that is featured is going to get a 6-week run featured on my website. And once that 6 weeks is off, then, by the time their run is over, they're going to be in slot C, which is on the bottom, and then they're going to be taken off after that 6 weeks. And then the person in slot B is going to be moved down to slot C. The person in slot A is going to be moved to slot B. And then a new, fresh featured person is going to be going into slot A. So I hope that makes some sense. It's just going to kind of be going down, I don't want to say down the food chain because that sounds really bad. It's just going to be moving down the list, just to kind of keep it staggering and just to kind of keep it flowing. And it's going to be changed out every 1st and every 15th of the month. And I'm going to try to be quite religious about doing that, just to kind of keep it fair. So we're going to do that with the 3 people. Now, until we get the 3 people, you're only going to see 1 person and then 2 people and then 3. Because I don't want to feature 3 people at the same time and then move someone off, because then the first 2 are going to have a longer run than that person. So I'm, just trying to keep it fair. And, so I am going to be looking for people to feature, obviously, and it's people that I come across, or, people that message me and say, can you check me out? And which brings me to my second topic. If you want to be featured, or, well, not necessarily featured, but if you want me to check out your channel, and if I like it enough, I will feature it. Just because I check it out doesn't mean I'm going to, doesn't mean it's going to be featured. But if you want me to check out your channel, and I get a lot of requests for me to check out your channel, and it's like, a typical message I get is, Sweet Nightingale, I love your videos, and I just started making LPs, and I would really love it if you could give me some tips. And I get a lot of those requests, and I really try to fulfill them. Like I said, there's a lot of them, and I hope I manage to get everybody, but, it's hard. It really is. But if you want me to check out your channel, please PM me with, well, not necessarily the channel link, because I'll be able to just click on your thing and get to your channel. But please PM me that instead of like putting it on the actual videos, because like I see a lot of people like they and I'm not, I just, several people will, just kind of put on like 3 or 4 of my videos, come check out my channel, I do blah, 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 and this and that. And to me, that's kind of spamming, and that kind of just irritates me a little bit. Like I see that on, say, 4 videos that I upload, same message, same message, same message. So, please don't spam the videos, just PM me, just send me a private message, a PM, and ask me to check it out. And I'll get to it as soon as I can. Between uploading my videos and doing some other things and that, I promise I will get to it as soon as I can. And I am going to be adding my email address to the details, the contact details in my video descriptions, because right now in there I have my Sims 3 page, my Twitter, and my Facebook fan page. And so I will be adding the email address so that you guys can contact me that way as well. But please email me or private message me on YouTube, and I'll do it that way rather than spamming the videos, because that's just irritating, and that's just not to me, that's just not proper etiquette to to put on somebody's videos like that. So but if you PM me, I promise I will get to it as soon as I can. And I can't promise that I'll watch everybody. I mean, I'll watch like the off video or whatever, but I probably will not be able to keep up with everybody, because I know a lot of you do Let's Plays and that. So, but I'll try to keep up as best I can, and try to support you guys as best I can, because I really do appreciate all the support that you guys give me, and so it's, and I do enjoy helping people out and that. So I'll do what I can, I promise. But there's only 24 hours in the day, and some of those hours you got to sleep, and some of those hours you got to eat. So, but I promise I will do everything I can. And also on that vein, just as a reminder, if you want to be featured in my my Sweet Nightingale's house review series, private message me. Don't put it on the video, because you're not going to be able to put links on a video. Private message me or email me the link to your house and what town you built it in, so that I can know where to place the house, and so it'll look the best there. And I get a lot of requests for that, and so it's going to be a little hard, but I will get to them as soon as I can. So it's kind of like almost first come, first serve kind of thing. So just go ahead and send me a message, and I make notes of it, and I promise I will get to it as soon as I can. And then your house will be featured. I don't like to turn anybody down, and I want to get to everybody as much as I can. So do that either via the private message thing on YouTube or the email address, which I'm going to be adding to the videos now. So yeah, now the last thing that I want to talk about is I'm planning a Q&A session, kind of like an Ask Sweet Nightingale thing, a Q&A session, which I'm planning for Sunday. So how it's going to work, and I've been wanting to do one of these for quite a long time, but I was trying to figure out the easiest way to do it, because I do have the Facebook, I do have Twitter, I do have my website, and I really don't want to just kind of go like all over the internet trying to gather these questions. So what I'm gonna do is, when I get ready to do one of these, I'm gonna put up a video like this, like a preparing for a Q&A session a few days in advance. And what I want you to do is, if you have any questions for me, submit them on the video, on the preparing for the Q&A video, okay? Because I probably may not see it if you do it on the Facebook or the Twitter, because I don't always check those religiously. So if you want me to see it, put it on this video, or in the future, like on the video where it's going to be the preparing for next Q&A or whatever it's going to be. So it's just going to be a little easier for me to gather it that way. And if I choose to make up like a decorative slide or something like that, it'll just be a lot easier. So if you wanna see your question aired on the Q&A session, put it on this video, and that's going to be aired sometime Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening. Okay, so if you have any questions, just put it on the video or message me or whatever. I hope I'm really excited about the updates that's going to be coming up, and the new format for the featured page. So yeah, all right, you guys have a fantastic day, and subscribe to see my Let's Plays, and we'll talk to you guys all later. Bye, guys.